Hello and welcome to another tutorial. This is going to be the first tutorial of C++, and today I'll teach you how to make a simple Hello World application, and later we'll be learning how to make a bit more advanced applications. So I'm using Visual Studio as my compiler, and to make a C++ application, it's going to be console based, not graphical user interface and all. It's going to be really simple. So after you get Visual Studio, click on new project, and then you will see a dialog box appear. In there, choose Visual C++, and you'll find something called empty project. Click on empty project, choose your project name. It could be anything, so let's just say Hello World, and choose your project location and just click OK. Wait for it to load. It'll be creating your project and your solution. Everything will be created in a moment. It'll take less than 10 seconds, and then what you will see to the right is something called Solution Explorer, and all you want to do now is right click on source files, click add, and click new item, and in the dialog box click CPP file, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it source and click add. This will create your CPP file, and you can start writing your code over here. So I'll click on source or CPP, and I can start writing my code. So a C++ document or a C++ code, you need to include header files in it. So what these header files are basically lines of code which are predefined, and they're pre-processing lines of code. So these essentially allow you to input and output data and do various sorts of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff with these header files. So the thing which you'll be seeing today is called Iostream, and this allows us to get the input from the user and also give output to the user, like printing a line or a sentence in the screen. So you first type #include iostream.h or Iostream, and then you can write using namespace std. This says that in the header file Iostream, use a namespace called std, which is a standard namespace, which is a common namespace for almost any compiler. And then we start with void main or int main. You can use any data type. So this void main is basically saying the compiler that you have to start the program over here. So when it sees the keyword main, it starts the program from this open bracket to this closed bracket. So that's your entire program basically between these two brackets. And in order to make a Hello World application, we'll be displaying Hello World in the screen. And in C++, to print a line to the screen, we use this thing called cout. So you put cout, and then these less than symbols, and then inside the quotes you type Hello World, and then you put a semicolon at the end. Every statement in C++ ends with a semicolon. So if you do not put a semicolon, it will give you a syntax error saying expected a semicolon or semicolon missing. And yeah, and after you have this, you can go and compile your program. It will compile it and it will say it's successful. So yeah, when it says successful, you can run it, and then you will see you'll see in a moment that we got Hello World as the thing, but then as you saw, it went off in a second. Just like that, it came and gone. Poof. So to make it so that you can see it for a while, you use something. You use this function. It's a predefined function called getCharacter or getCh, or as in Visual Studio, getChar. So you put this, you put parentheses or brackets, and then you put a semicolon. As I said, every statement ends with a semicolon. So you put cout hello world, and then in next line you put get char, and then you can compile it again, wait for it to succeed, and then run. So what this will do is, it will print hello world, and it will wait for a character input or a key input. When you press a key, let's say I'm going to press space now. Okay, no, I'm going to press enter. It's going to move. So yeah, until you press enter, it will wait, and it will end the application only after that. So this is how you write a code for printing hello world. It's a simple hello world application in C++. For more applications, stay tuned.